Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to the online class, children. Today we are going to see a lesson from Geography, class 9, India, size and location. So in this session we are going to focus on India, location and its size. Okay, so it is the globe and it is also referred as the model of the earth. And here in this snap you can easily identify the image of India. So if you want to talk about the India, it gave birth to the lot of civilization in the ancient time. So India gave birth to the lot of civilization such as Harappa civilization, Mohenjo-daro and Dholavira. So lot of civilization developed in India. And India is also considered as a fastest developing countries, one of the fastest developing countries in the world, because we stepped into a lot of field like agriculture, science and technology, industry. So that is why the India is known as fastest developing countries in the world. And it is the image of India before the British rule, pre-British rule. Okay. So soon after we got independence, we remodified our boundaries and state borders so that we got the image of India like this. Okay. And here is a snap of the world map. So how many continents we have, children? We have 7 continents and they are North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia and Antarctica. In this world map, where India is located? Where is India is located? India is located in Asia continent. India is located in Asia continent. Okay. So before we go deeper about the India's location, I would like to recall you about the latitude and the longitude lines. Shall we? Yeah. So latitude lines, it runs horizontally on the map. It runs horizontally on the map and they are measured from north or south of the equator. So listen here children, the latitude and longitude lines are just an imaginary lines. Okay. So this latitude lines runs horizontally on the map and we have the midpoint of the latitude line and that is 0 degree latitude and it is also called as the equator. Okay. So these latitude lines run parallel to each other. That is why they are called as parallels of latitudes or the lines of latitude. Okay. So the 90 degree north is called as North Pole and 90 degree south is called as South Pole. Okay. So 90 degree north means it is a North Pole. 90 degree south means it is a South Pole. Okay. And now we move on to the longitude lines. Okay. So longitudes, they run vertically on the map. They run vertically on the map. As we have the midpoint of the latitude, we also have a midline of the longitude. Okay. So this midline of longitude has 0 degree value and it is called as prime meridian. It passes through Greenwich in England. Okay. So it measured east and west of the prime meridian. These longitude lines are measured east or west of the prime meridian. So each side it has 180 degrees. Okay, each side it consists of 180 degrees in the each of the hemisphere. So eastern hemisphere has 180 degree, western hemisphere has 180 degrees of longitude lines. Let's see detail. So here we have the picture about the longitude in detail. So the east of the prime meridian is known as the eastern hemisphere. Then the west side of the prime meridian is known as the western hemisphere. Okay. And both side we have the 180 degrees of longitude lines. Okay. Both side, even in the west longitude and east longitudes, we have 180 degrees in the both of the sides. Okay. And now we are going to see about the fact about the about a day. So how many hours we have in one? We have for one day. We have 24 hours. Okay, per day we have 24 hours. How do we get this 24 hours? So just a calculation for you. Here is a clarification for you. So just now we saw that eastern hemisphere has 190 degrees of longitude and western hemisphere has 190 degrees of longitude. So totally we have 360 longitudes. Okay. So the earth takes 4 minutes to rotate from one longitude to another longitude. Okay. So 360 longitudes and 4 minutes. So totally we have how many minutes? 1440 minutes we have. So if we divided it by 60 means we will get 24 hours. So this is how we have 24 hours per day. Okay, so the earth takes 24 hours to complete one rotation. Okay. So now you got a clear picture about what is the latitude and what is longitude line. So that now we move on to the next one. So we are going to see the actual location of the India in the world. Okay. So as you know very well, the longitude and latitude lines. Okay. So these are the longitude lines and these are the latitude lines. Okay. Just we'll see now. Okay. The India lies entirely in the northern hemisphere. So India lies entirely in the northern hemisphere. Just a minute. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. India lies entirely in the northern hemisphere and the mainland of India extends between 8 degree 4 minute north and 37 degree 6 minute north latitude. And the mainland extends between the longitude lines are 68 degree 7 minute east and 97 degree 25 minutes east longitude. And also the Tropic of Cancer passes through the mid of the India, and of course it divides the India into two equal halves. Okay. Yeah. So here we have the clear picture about the latitude and longitude extent of India. Okay. So the longitudinal extent is known as 8 degree 4 north and 37 degree 6 minutes north. Okay. So here is the prime meridian passes the 82 degree 30 east is the standard meridian of India, and we have the longitudinal extents between 68 degree 7 minute east and 97 degree 25 minutes east. Okay. So this is nothing but the Tropic of Cancer process through 23 degree 30 minutes north. Okay. So this is what about the extension of India in the longitudinal and latitudinal lines. Okay. So here is a picture shows that the Tropic of Cancer divides the India into two equal halves. It runs through 23 degree 30 minutes north. Okay. And we have the location of India. So if you look at the India, no, we have the Andaman Nicobar Island in the Bay of Bengal, and the Lakshadweep Island in the Arabian Sea. Okay, so this is what about the India's location, children. And now we move on to the India size. So India has an area of 3.28. Just a minute. Just a minute, children. Okay. Yeah. So India has, okay. Now India has an area about 3.28 million square kilometer, and it contributes to 2.4% of the geographical area in the world. And India is one of the seventh largest country. And if you look at the land boundary of India, it is about 15,200 kilometer, and we have the vast coastal line about 7,516.6 kilometer. So we have such a lengthy coastal line about 7,516.6 kilometer. Okay. Yeah, just now we saw that India has a lengthy coastal line, and it is about 7,516.6, but it includes the Andaman Nicobar and the Lakshadweep Island. So include the coastal lines of Andaman Nicobar and Lakshadweep, we have 7,516.6 kilometer. So if you look at the India's extent from east to west and north to south, the east to west extent, no, it appears to be smaller than the north-south extent. Okay. Yeah. So this is what the area of the India. It has 3.28 million square kilometer, and it is the contribution of India. 2.4% it contributes in the world geographical area. Okay. Then, so Russia is the first largest country, followed by Canada, USA, China, Brazil, Australia, and then we stood seventh. Okay, so we are the seventh largest country in the world. And here it is the land boundary and the coastal line of India. The land boundary is marked in black in color. So it has a 15,500 kilometer land boundary we have, and the coastal line includes Andaman, Nicobar, and Lakshadweep Island. It is about 7,516 kilometer, 16.6 kilometer. And here just now we saw the east-west corridor appears smaller than the north-south. Okay, why means look at the distance of east-west and the north-south corridor. So if you look at the east-west distance means it has 2,933 kilometer, but the north-south corridors, no, it has 3,214 kilometer. Okay. That's why the east-west it appears smaller than the north-west corridors. So that's all about today's class, children. So we saw about the India size and location, and we also got a clear picture about the longitude and latitude lines. Okay. So just take down the assignment. What is India's latitudinal and longitudinal extent? And define latitude and longitude. What is the total area of India, and what do you know about the size of India? Okay, so thank you, children.